Xbox fans are feeling a certain kind of way, and you know what? I can't say that I blame them on this one. So when I saw this, I was like, hey, that looks cool, but is it cool enough to spend all that money? Like that's really one of the things that I feel like Microsoft is maybe nickel and diming everybody, and that's kind of unfortunate because at the end of the day, Microsoft has not really given us a reason to super invest into the platform. So I do hope that at the end of the day that they keep things kind of going a certain way, but I would love to see Xbox continue to actually go out there and compete and just do the things that I know that they can do. But at the same time, it's like I kind of find it one of those weird things where we haven't really seen them fully compete yet, and that's such a shame because we thought they finally had the studios to do that, and then it turns out that, hey, no, we're gonna put our games on everything. Hooray! But anyway, this was very interesting. So I saw this come up in my feed, and I'm like, hey, that's really cool. Xbox is showing off some new Fallout controllers, right? Microsoft is known at this point, it's a meme. They do these controllers, and some people love them, some people buy a lot of controllers. I have like 10 different Xbox controllers, including Elite controllers, Starfield controllers, Sea of Thieves controllers, controller. And people like collecting these things. Maybe it's a way, something Microsoft makes money off of, or a good amount of money off of, because it seems like they certainly do them enough, but they're really testing the limits of what gamers are willing to pay for just cosmetic upgrades. Anyway, the Fallout hype train is working overtime to get everyone excited for the April 12th launch of the Fallout TV show on Prime Video. In addition to the announcement of Fallout's special anthology of games that you can pre-order, and Prime Gaming offering some PC titles for free to subscribers, Xbox has just announced a new Fallout-themed customization option joining the Xbox Design Lab. The new design feature is a collage of different iterations of Vault Boy, the official mascot of the Fallout franchise, in addition to a Vault-Tec-themed Xbox logo at the top of the controller. So it's easy to see that they look really good. They do, honestly. But the extra cost is questionable. It costs $5 more than the other custom designs, yet nobody's real sure if it's worth it. Something about paying, $85 at minimum for a regular Xbox controller doesn't seem right. So, I mean, that is kind of expensive. I guess if you wanted, something super custom, like, I don't know, like, to me, that these things are just so expensive now, It's like you get an Xbox Series S one day, most of the time with a controller. Of course, it's just a standard white controller, but you get one for $200. So you're telling me to get one of these Fallout controllers is almost half the cost of getting a regular controller and a console? It's crazy. So just like the rest of the custom color treatment available from the Xbox Design Labs, the Fallout theme can be combined with a bevy of other customization options. If you make the triggers and the D-pad metallic, you can spend close to $100 before tax. So it can even go up in price, which is, like, I think a thing that a lot of people are kind of complaining about and things like that. So you see that, and it's just like, hey, what are you going to do? In defense of the new design, it's not like other Design Lab controllers are affordable. There's a lot of people, even the person that wrote this article spent $150 on their own custom Elite Series 2 controller from the Design Lab. But the Fallout theme isn't the fantastic Elite controller. It's just the Microsoft standard, yet it's still a very good wireless controller, which can be purchased on Amazon for $45. So at $80 and higher, Microsoft is testing the very limits of what people are willing to pay for cosmetic upgrades to a controller that hasn't changed in years. And basically, it's kind of the same controller that that realistically Xbox fans have been having for over a decade. I hate to sort of be that guy, but it was one of those things where, and people bring this up. I'm not like some huge PlayStation mark or whatever, but I think some of the things that PlayStation did get right was the fact that, they made people believe that they were getting something new, that you were upgrading to a PlayStation 5. So you had this situation where the PlayStation 5 was, doing extremely well, but it also had this controller with haptics and all this other kind of stuff. So, you know, you knew it was going to be very, very good, and you knew that people were going to be excited about it. It had a new UI, fancy solid state drive, all this kind of stuff. You know, so hopefully people, you know, kind of understand where that's sort of coming from. You know, and again, Microsoft, I'm not saying that they have anything to kind of, you know, to be upset about or anything like that. I just feel like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, Microsoft didn't do a very good job of getting people amped up or hyped up for kind of what's going on, you know, in general. This generation, you know, it's like they also lacked games and had some issues and things like that. But, you know, at the end of the day, we'll see what happens. I don't know. Like, maybe you guys are extremely happy with what's going on, or maybe you like this look. I like the look of these consoles, but or these controllers. But it's kind of like that SpongeBob thing. Some people are like, "Oh, well, you know, that's a cool looking console." And let's listen, it is. Like, I'm not the hugest SpongeBob fans, but I got kids and they love SpongeBob, and you know, I think it's funny. It's just like the same thing with Bluey. You know, if you got little kids, you probably watch Bluey, and I actually, as an adult, love that show because it's not super clean around the edges. It's like there's jokes that adults get in that, you know, and so it's like, yeah, the SpongeBob console looks cool. We've been asking Microsoft to do custom consoles, but you know, $700 for a Series X with SpongeBob painted on it. I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, like, why not do that with your own stuff, like a Starfield one? And I get that they're doing the wraps and stuff, but you know, these are just interesting times. So, you know, we'll see what happens. At the end of the day, I hope that we honestly get more custom options, but, you know, it just seems super expensive. I don't know. Maybe it's inflation. Can we blame Biden for that? I don't know. We'll see. But, like, yeah, that's crazy amount of money for that. You know, like I said, though, it looks good, and I like the controllers. I like the fact that they're doing so many different controller options. It's just that, man, so expensive for this stuff. It really is. And, you know, at the end of the day, they really haven't really done a lot, in my opinion, to make that seem like it's a worthwhile experience. So I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I want to take a minute to thank everybody for watching. If you enjoy my content, I am Crap Gamer, and this has been Crap Gamer Reviews. You know, thank you so much for watching. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, and as always, Crap Gamer 'em up. And if you guys have any ideas that you would like me to talk about on here, feel free to chime in. You know, you can hit me up on Twitter at @the_crapgamer or Xbox Live or PSN, and I try to respond to everybody if they message me. So feel free to, you know, hit me up. I appreciate it. Anyway, have a great one. Peace.